Hi friends, it's Blue Lucy and happy holidays to you. It's Christmas Eve and I'm going to offer up a little holiday reading for you. So I shuffled my decks and I'm just going to take the bottom cards to start with. Okay, on the Bunny Tarot we have 10 of Wands holding a lot of burdens. You got your hands full with a lot of things, maybe spinning a lot of plates here, and healing waters. And I really am drawn to the blue on this healing waters cards. And if you're anything like me, I always usually get blue around the holidays. There's so many things involved with things this time of year. And there's all sorts of feelings. There's happiness and sadness and excitement and stress. Fill in yours here. So, healing waters. And a couple weeks ago with the full moon reading, we had a ritual of getting rid of burdens. So there's still some burdens here. A lot of times release is a process, and with a ritual, it's something we practice every day. So this is a continuation of all the things you've been carrying for the past couple of months, or maybe the better part of this year. And now you've successfully perhaps released some of these and still are releasing. And now you're starting maybe to feel, well, okay, so healing waters is really, it's speaking to the need to uh, recharge. Okay, we can't just keep going full speed ahead all of the time. Okay, we have to take time to sleep and recharge and eat, the basics. Um, but especially, it's time to tend to ourselves after we've had a lot of things going on for a long period of time, or maybe you just went through something really taxing, or um, just really exerted a lot of energy in a direction for, whatever. And healing waters is really about recharging, especially heart centered things. Okay. Um, Healing waters, like people soak in mineral springs or soak in the tub. Maybe that's a nice little ritual you want to do for yourself. But whatever it is, oh, and connection under that. So maybe this involves a connection. Um, and please feel free to fill in your own interpretations too here. So, of course, make this relate to your own life. Oh, this is so interesting. Okay. Under healing waters, we have connection. And under 10 of Wands, we have the devil. Okay. This. Um, so we have connection and healing happening in a connection. And 10 of Wands with the devil, I was actually thinking about the devil today, and the devil is really anything that consumes us in an obsessive manner. So the devil can be anything from like drugs and alcohol to gambling to lying or cheating or stealing or whatever, whatever, like ruminating, who knows, whatever. But the devil is anything that controls you to the point, it's like you can't, it's all, I don't want to say that you can't control it, because we can, we have the power to control. But if something becomes so obsessive or addictive, okay, it, it can it makes everything else in life harder sometimes. It has a way of permeating things. So I feel like this is coming to a halt, and has been. It's been losing its momentum over the last couple weeks, which brings us to healing waters and connection. Yeah, and the devil will separate, right? The devil energies will separate, and now we have healing. Ooh, so I'm gonna lay these out here. Yeah, and pardon my energy a little bit. I have been feeling blue today. So let's get a few more things here. What is the energy that's going for us? What's going right? What's going for us? What do we need to keep doing more of to encourage healing and connection? The storyteller. So we need to start telling new stories about ourselves. We need to write a new story for ourselves. It's making me think of those things we say to ourselves, like your self-talk. What is your self-talk like, and how can you improve it? Because lately there's been a lot of anger, we have fury here, something to do with inner child. So maybe this relates to something that you learned when you were young, as a survival mechanism or something. Fury, movement. And movement is also a nice way to encourage. So healing waters is the water is moving, right? The water is not sitting stagnant. Movement has to happen to cleanse things out, right? Flushing things out. And we do that in our physical bodies by moving, by running, by dancing, exercise. But yeah, something that you're doing right, and that maybe you have some righteous anger about some things. Is my camera wiggling? Oh my gosh, I hope this whole time it hasn't been. It has been. I'm sorry. I'll have to watch this. See if it's too annoying. Anyhow, what is going right? Queen of Swords. Love it. I love the Queen of Swords. She used to intimidate me, but then I became her. Okay. Sing through the bullshit. Okay. You having mind over heart. Seeing through, seeing through to the heart of the matter. Clarity, clear, concise. This is like your instincts are sharp and you can trust them. I cannot trust the chair that I'm sitting on. And that happened in the space of the oracle. So something like that you're relying on that's supposed to provide stability has shifted and is not the same as what it used to be. Let's pick an oracle card about that, because I feel like that's important. Something sudden that's almost like that has something jarring, that has like the chair, but I caught myself. So like something happened in the structure that caused a sense of destabilization, but you caught yourself. Gratitude. Thank you. Ritual at the bottom. So this is all consistent effort and gratitude for how far you've come. This is saying don't discount anything. Give yourself credit for all the wins, whether they're big or small, and be grateful for what is still around you. Masked one and the seed. There's something in the space about a seed or intention, or that's still or this is, it still hasn't been revealed completely yet. And maybe this is something that you've had an idea of that you still are not unveiling yet. And I think that's smart, especially with the Queen of Swords here. Okay. Because seeds still like need some space in darkness. They need to germinate and, crack open underground. So they can't, in order to grow, they have to be underneath. Hence, so if you have an idea or something, try not to put too much out there any more than you have to. My voice is breaking at that same time. So yeah, maybe watch your speech around that too, and especially if something else caused you to lose footing or something that would make you want to have a backup plan. Okay, so if something sudden happened and you have a backup plan, don't reveal it yet. And be grateful because sometimes things happen to put us off in a different direction. And in the moment, we don't know that that's a good direction to go. There, just don't touch the table. So keep a lid on things. If this is resonating for you, obviously take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, what do you have to watch out for that as maybe challenges? Let's ask about a challenge. Ritual and quest. Okay, so don't lose sight of your dreams. Okay, ritual has just been coming out like all of December. So if you're starting to falter, you know how like when people set New Year's resolutions and then they do them for like a couple weeks and then they sort of taper off. Being that we're coming up on the new year, make sure whatever intentions or goals or whatever manifestations you want to set for yourself that you keep um, going in the direction of the dream. Okay, quest. Yeah, keep do something consistent. Okay, consistency. Consistency will help things grow. Okay. And Path of Shadows too. I just want to honor that. Secret Keeper. Ooh, yeah. With the masked one. There's some secrecy here. But I think it's good. Path of Shadows. Okay. And I think it's something related to like something knocking you off. And now there's a new direction. So just let that gestate for a little bit. Over the next month or two. At least as you become this, as you grow into this. And that might be challenging, but you know, the days will go by and then all of a sudden it'll be time to bloom. Okay, the seed will grow and you're the seed or whatever it is that you have. Um, Extra advice is death with 7 of swords. So there's some kind of, yeah, there's a strategy and change. Something is changing. And some of this like secrecy and masked things could also be coming from other places. Okay, 7 of swords is a card of strategy, and with so many other things, it could be lies. You know, this could be deceit, or it could be like good strategy. So there might be other things in the vicinity that are also under wraps that you might not know. So really, just focus. Yeah, things are changing. Like my seat is very 7 of swords and death. Anyway. Um, the star. I was going to ask, what can we end on? What can we hope? What can we end on? And I'm really glad the star came out. The star is going to take us into the new year. And this is hopes and dreams and really the potential to achieve. The star comes after the tower. Okay. And it felt like some tower energy here, especially when my seat fell. And the star comes after the tower. So this is this whole thing is wrapping up this journey that's taken the better part of the year, is ending with the star. You know, and something popped up in my stories and my memories today, exactly 6 months ago when I was in my garden, and I was taking pictures of the flowers, and I caught this accidental photo of my hair. And later that day, I picked a card, and it was an oracle card change. I was actually curious if it was going to come out tonight, but it came up in my stories, and that was on June 25th. And that right around that time, I started having dreams um, of things to come, and that started like months of feeling, just uh, feeling the physical ramifications of that, and having more dreams, and then just watching them come true, and how much those things actually changed. It's like a cycle closed. So that is change, change, change. And now we're at a culmination of that. Okay, so the energy is this process is coming to a culmination. There's a level of achievement here with this healing waters. So the burdens that have been carried for a while are healing, and the star. There's something to look forward to. Awareness. So keep your awareness about you, and I think I'm going to end there. So I wish for you the star for the holidays. May all your wishes come true. Keep going in that direction, and they will. Thank you so much. Talk to you later.